And can pain become so intense that it causes death? Let's find out. First, we need to understand how pain actually works. There are 4 basic steps to feeling pain. The first is contact with the stimulus. This is the thing which actually causes the pain. For example, a knife cutting through your finger, or fire burning your skin. Secondly is a reception of the pain by your nerve endings. Nerves cover every inch of your body. As soon as a nerve ending detects tissue damage, or potential tissue damage, it alerts your brain by sending a pain signal, so you can hopefully stop whatever it is that is causing that tissue damage. Now this takes us on to the third step, transmission. The nerve sends a signal to the central nervous system in your brain, which is made up of neurons. And the fourth and final step is processing. Your central nervous system has been informed of the pain signal. The neurons in your brain now communicate with each other to determine if the threat is great enough to warrant a pain response. And if so, your brain calculates how much pain is required. Your brain then acts on this decision and you feel pain. But is there a cap to how much pain we can feel? Well, yes, since our brain decides when and how much pain we can feel, it can also shut it off. Usually it does this by shutting itself down completely when the central nervous system becomes overloaded. Subjects to torture often report passing out when the level of pain becomes too great to handle. Before modern medicine and the invention of anaesthetic, it was extremely commonplace and considered quite normal for patients to pass out whilst undergoing an amputation. But the level of pain required to pass out can't be measured as an exact figure because pain is subjective and everyone feels pain differently. In the 1940s, James D. Hardy tried to introduce a standardized measurement of pain, called the dolorimeter. But the idea never caught on because everyone experiences pain in a unique way, so the measurements were highly inconsistent. But can pain actually kill you? Well, turns out it can, although somewhat indirectly. You can't die from receiving too many pain signals, because your brain will shut down and you will pass out before it does any serious damage to your brain cells. You can, however, die from shock. No, I'm not talking about emotional shock. There is a separate medical condition called circulatory shock, which is caused by an acute, intense level of pain. When your body goes into shock, insufficient blood and oxygen reaches your cells, resulting in rapid and permanent tissue damage. If shock is not treated quickly, it can cause fatal damage to your organs and your brain. And in some cases, this can result in a rather quick death. In fact, during wars, medics found that administering painkillers such as morphine to a wounded soldier, and therefore preventing them from going into shock, could often save their life. They found that the quicker the morphine was administered, the higher the survival rate of the wounded soldiers. Shock and pain was such a lethality that during World War II, soldiers carried morphine with them onto the battlefield, as it could often save their lives by massively reducing pain levels after sustaining